So we're going to continue with the theme of head, neck, shoulders, hips, just working through the spine, mobility, as well as a little bit of a stretch. Have your blocks, have your strap for later, or maybe even at the beginning of practice a little bit. And today when you start on your back, you're going to start on either blocks or take a blanket or a towel and just roll it so it has like a nice long log, one that'll take up from your head to your tailbone. So take it in a bigger form and then just kind of roll it into a tight little log so that you can lay down onto that. So we're just going to do a little bit of opening at the beginning on our backs. So go ahead and lay onto your back, onto that tight little roll. Take some time to settle in there. If you're going for the blocks, no problem. You can go either way. When you're on it, have like your hips on the block, on the log as well, and your head. So see if you can get everything on that. And if you can't, just put another little cushion underneath. So kind of just settle in, get comfortable as much as possible. And once you're there, take a nice full inhale. Side out the mouth. As you do, feel those shoulders drop down to the floor. If your legs are straight, go ahead and bend them. Maybe even walk them the distance of your mat apart and let your knees drop in toward one another. And find just a comfortable space to where your knees are touching. You feel yourself supported so your hips can kind of relax. And just arrive into the space, onto your mat, into your body. Take a moment to connect with your surroundings. Allowing yourself to detach from what you were doing previously. And allow yourself to become more and more present in this space. And from here, take a big inhale. As you do, reach those arms up to the sky. Really reach, reach, reach. Press into that bolster beneath you. And then on your exhale, slowly take those arms wide, letting them relax down toward the floor, feeling that little bit more openness through the chest. And arrive into that physical body. Just kind of notice scanning from head to toe, shoulders to fingers. Noticing what's going on in the body. Notice any areas of tension, tightness, injuries, anywhere that's feeling pretty good. Acknowledging your limitations. It's part of the practice. It is a practice. It is not linear. It goes in loops. It goes ups and downs. It goes sideways. But you're here today. And enjoy the practice. Doing what makes you feel good today. Then press into the feet, press down into the hands. Take a big inhale, let that chest and belly rise. Side out the mouth. Let the jaw go soft. Let yourself drop down onto that bolster. And then tune into that softer side, that mental, emotional body. Acknowledge where your thoughts are, what emotions are dancing around. Give all of that some validity. It's part of who you are. It's part of the practice today. Acknowledge it. And anything during this practice you want to leave behind, things that are out of your control. Give them some extra loving kindness. And see if slowly by the end of practice you can let those go. Leaving them behind as you move forward through your day. Start to lengthen and deepen your breath. Allowing that breath to help you open up a little bit more. Let those shoulders drop down and back. Let the jaw soften. Just feeling the support of that bolster beneath you. Starting to settle in on your intention today. Maybe it's just to be here and be present. Maybe it's to build more awareness in that body. Build more awareness of what thoughts run through the head. Whatever intention works for you, allow that to take form in your mind's eye. Taking just a few more deep breaths. Letting that intention bubble up. Then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We'll set that intention either with another sigh of the breath or an Om. Take a full inhale. On your next inhale, take those arms back up to the sky. As you exhale, bend the elbows, keep the fingers reaching toward the ceiling, but press those elbows down to the floor. Good, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, take the hands back toward your head, place, your palms are gonna face up so you have cactus arms. Good, press down into the backs of the hands, backs of the elbows. And then on your next inhale, draw your chin toward your left shoulder. So it's gonna roll slightly off that bolster. Good. On your next inhale, bring it all the way over to the right. Stay there for that exhale. And then again, inhale all the way to the left. And then stay for the exhale. On your inhale, all the way back over to the right. Stay for that exhale. One more time to the left. Just nice and slow. Maybe a little bit deeper stretch, allowing that head to roll off the bolster. One more time to the right. And then bring it back to center. Keeping your arms on the ground. Inhale, reach those arms back behind your head, sliding on the floor as far as you can. Elbows are going to lift. And then as you exhale, draw the elbows down toward your hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, again, inhale, reach it up, hands slide against the floor. Exhale, down, elbows toward hips. Good, one more time, inhaling. And exhaling. Good, inhale, come back to those cactus arms. And as you exhale, roll over to your right or your left side, whatever's gonna feel best. Roll all the way over onto your side, remove that bolster from behind you. And then draw your knees together. Knees together, ankles together. Take that right arm, reach it forward. As you inhale, take that right arm, reach it overhead and out to the right or your left arm, whichever arm you're on. So top arm's gonna move. Bring it back over to the side you're laying on. And then inhale, open it up. And just a little bit of a mobility twist, getting into the shoulders, still into the spine. The next time you get to that open position, pause there. Really reach through the arms. Lift the chest, lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze knees, squeeze ankles. Good, take another big inhale. Exhale. Good, on your inhale, bring yourself all the way back over toward your side. Take that top hand to the top ankle, find a little stretch for the quadricep. Maybe move it forward and backward, maybe move it up and down. Just kind of getting into that front of the hip. Another deep breath there. And then draw knee to knee. On your inhale, come onto your back. And as you exhale, take both legs and both arms up to the sky. Let's do those wrist and ankle circles. Moving those arms and legs, those ankles, those fingers, maybe spreading the toes and crunching them. Just kind of working through those ankles and wrists. Don't forget to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. And then draw those knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. Rock a little bit. As you're squeezing them, rock from side to side. So keep squeezing them in, lengthen tailbone and heels toward the end of your mat, but resist that with your arms. And then when you're ready, roll over to the opposite side, all the way to the opposite side. Knees and ankles stack. And then as you inhale, take that top arm, open it up. And as you exhale, bring it all the way back over to the direction you're looking. Continue on with that a few more rounds, using your breath, noticing where you're tight, noticing what feels good. And then the next time you get to that open position, pause there. And once you're there, take your inhale, expand the arms, lift the chest, tailbone toward heels, squeeze knees, squeeze ankles. Exhale fully. On your inhale, roll back over to your side, top hand to top leg, grabbing that ankle, finding that quad stretch. And again, moving the leg up and down, forward and backward, whatever's going to feel best here. And then releasing that. Rolling onto your back on your inhale. Exhale, ground down into those feet. Take the feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Take your arms wide. And on your next inhale, drop your knees to the left. Exhale there, little windshield wipers. Inhale all the way over to the right. And exhale there. Again, inhale, open over to the left. Stay for the exhale. Really using your breath today. Having that breath be your pattern over to the right. And then come back to center. And then just a few little pelvic tilts, press down into the feet as you inhale, lengthen your tailbone to the floor. And then as you exhale, pull that low belly, low back toward the floor. Inhale, lengthen tailbone, so create that arch. Exhale, press it down, get rid of that arch. Good. 2 more times here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press down. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. In your own way, come up to seated. So either rock and roll in that spine a few times, roll to one side, whatever's going to best suit your body. Come to that seated. And instead of the seated cross leg, we're going to bring our feet in Baddha Konasana. So if this does not feel good, sit up on a block, sit up on that blanket. And we're just going to keep it a little, don't bring it so far in, keep it a little bit of space. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow here. Grabbing on either to ankles, shins, or knees. Inhale, pull the heart forward. And as you exhale, round the spine. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift the chin, find that throat stretch. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen up, reach the arms. Then as you exhale, take those arms wide. As you inhale, pull the heart forward. And as you exhale, right arm on top, give yourself a hug and round a little bit down toward the chest. Again, inhale, open up. And this time as you exhale, left arm on top, give yourself a hug and a little round. Inhale, open, so you should feel it between your shoulder blades a little bit. Right arm on top. Give yourself that big hug and round, chin to chest. 1 more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring that left arm on top and round. Inhale, open. And then this time as you exhale, bring those hands forward. And from here, you're just going to bring the hands forward. They might need to be on blocks. They might be on the floor. And you're going to inhale, bring your knees up toward your shoulders. And then exhale, press them down. Good. Inhale, lift them up. Squeeze the feet toward one another as much as possible. Exhale, down. Good. So just using muscle energy here to find some heat. Good. We're lengthening our chest forward. We're breathing. Good. Take 1 more of those. Hold at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel those muscles engage. And then exhale, press down, hold, hold, hold. Keep pressing. Feel those muscles engage. Good. And then relax that muscle engagement and walk forward any little bit. Find the stretch. So relax, maybe rock a little bit from forward, side to side. Maybe a little still cat-cow. And then coming back up. Take that right shin in front of the left shin. Inhale, takes those arms up. And then as you exhale, rotate to the right. Right hand's behind you, left hand to that right knee. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and draw the chin back slightly. And if it feels okay, maybe inhale, look over the front shoulder for that next stretch. Exhale, look over the back shoulder. And see if you can even take that back hand and instead of pressing it so your fingers point toward the right, can you rotate your hand so your thumb points toward the right? And then again, inhale, look forward. Exhale, look back. One more time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, look back. Good, inhale to center. Take that left hand, grab onto that right knee, and then inhale, sweep that right arm up to the sky. Good, then as you exhale, lean to the left. Good, let that opposite knee and hand find you a little bit balanced so you don't fall over. Good, take another breath here. And then as you exhale, bring that right arm all the way down. Good, inhale, sweeps both arms up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Good, as you inhale, pull the heart forward, lengthen the spine, lengthen the chin forward, and then exhale, chin to chest and round. Inhale, lengthens you forward. And exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen to neutral spine, so chin stays in line with chest, and then walk the hands forward any little bit. Again, rock and get into those hips, just a little bit deeper. Maybe press the heels away, press the knees down, get a little extra stretch. And then slowly walk those hands back. Inhale, takes the arms forward, exhale, draw the knees up, heels to floor, toes lift. Squeeze knees, squeeze ankles, and then maybe hover those heels. Good, spread through the toes. Good, take another breath here, just turning on the hip flexors, tops of the thighs. And then exhale, left ankle and chin in front of right. Inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, rotate to the left hand's behind you. So again, instead of your fingers pointing to the left, rotate it so your thumb points to the left, press into the floor, lift the chest, draw the chin back. And then inhale, look over the front shoulder. Exhale, look over the back. Good. Inhale, front. Exhale to the back. One more time, inhale to the front. And exhale to the back. Good, inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, take that right arm up to the sky. Grab onto that right hand with the left leg, lengthen up on the inhale, and then exhale, lean to the right, getting that side stretch. So contracting that right side, lengthening the left side. Pinky rotates toward the ground. Take another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings that right arm all the way up. And exhale to the floor. Inhale is going to sweep both arms up. And then exhale forward. Good. Tent the hands. Inhale, find that cow pose, lengthen through the neck. And then exhale, tuck the chin around. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, find neutral spine. And then exhale, walk it forward any little bit, get into those hips. Rock it a little bit. Breathe into it. Good. Inhale is going to lengthen you. Exhale, walk those hands back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, draw the knees up. Heels down, toes up. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you float the shins. So breathing here, take another big inhale. And then as you exhale, roll it forward, hands and knees. Prop up anything you need to. If you need anything underneath your knees, take some time to do that. And then find a few rounds of cat-cow. Something that's going to feel good, hips under knees, shoulders over wrists. Finding that length and extension of the spine. So just still working into the neck, the shoulders. Breathing into it. Find that rounded position on your next exhale, and then shift your ribs toward the right. And just find that little stretch on the side. And then keep that rounded position on your next exhale. Send your ribs to the left. And then back to center. Find another inhale, lengthen. And then on your exhale, tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Just take a couple moments, pedal through the feet, shift the hips. Maybe even bend deeply into the knees and let that belly and thigh come closer, finding that lengthen the spine, relax the head, give a little nod, yes. A little shake, no. And then inhale, come back forward toward plank. And then exhale, bring the knees down wide, bring the big toes to touch, find child's pose. But stay up onto your hands. So you're lifting your chest, walk those hands out more. Stay up on your fingertips and let the chest come down. Keep the arms nice and active here. So just finding that little stretch through the front of the shoulder. Maybe your forehead touches the ground. Use your breath here to find a deeper stretch. So really breathe into the back ribs, the side ribs, and into the belly. Good. On your next inhale, lift your chest, look to your hands. Exhale, walk your right hand to the center of your mat. Press your left hand on that, and then lean slightly toward the right. So bring those right ribs toward your right thigh. Let your forehead drop onto your arms. Keep reaching through the right arm, sending your ribs toward the right. Take another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the head, come to center. Exhale, walk the hands apart again. Walk the hands forward and then drop the chest again. So hands are wide, head drops down, arms are active. Good. Inhale is going to lengthen you back out. As you exhale, left hand to the center line, right arm on top, and then send those ribs toward the left. It's that right hand just kind of anchoring the left. Head drops down to the arms. Good. Breathing here. One more full inhale. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, lift the head, come back to center. Exhale, walk the hands, come up onto the tented fingers first, and then press into the heels. Keep the arms active, drop the head. So pressing into those palms. Good. As you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders over those wrists, tuck your toes, bring your knees into neutral, and then lean the hips forward, roll the shoulders back. So squeeze the glutes, shoulders roll back, chin stays neutral, so a little lazy upward dog, but you're getting a nice stretch through those hip flexors. Good, and then from here, press it back, downward facing dog. Gonna take a couple deep breaths. So you can either stay in downward dog, you can do plank to downward dog, which we're gonna do, or you can add on a little bit more mobility and strength, and you're gonna take opposite hand to opposite leg when you get to downward dog. So a little bit of a strengthener. So inhale, come forward to plank. As you exhale, downward dog, right hand, left leg. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, left hand, right leg. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog, right to left. Come forward to plank on that inhale. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, come forward to plank. One more time each side. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, press it back. Good. Inhale, come forward to plank and hold. Breathe. Tailbone lengthens. Press into those hands. Imagine heels of hands and toes drawing toward one another. Engage that core. Neck is long. Press into the hands. Almost lift the upper back. Big inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple moments, pedal the feet, shift the hips. We're going to come down to our knees in a minute, so you'll get off your hands for a moment. And then come all the way down, bring your knees down. You're going to sit on your heels. If that doesn't feel good, sit on a block. So you're going to be hero's pose. So sitting up nice and tall. Notice if you need something underneath your hips today. And then inhale, take those arms up. As you exhale, interlink the fingers and turn the palms up. So your up might be forward, but you want to get those arms nice and straight. And then lift those shoulders toward your ears. So maybe you can keep them straight and keep them twisting up and shoulders and ears in line. Now these little baby ribs like to poke out. See if you can draw them in. Right, so we're working on shoulders, not back. So shoulders here. So keep pulling in. Breathe. Good. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse the flip of the hands. And then exhale, bring those hands all the way down behind you. Interlink the fingers there. Squeeze the palms together. Keep the elbows bent. Draw the elbows back. Good. As you inhale, take both hands over to the right. Keep drawing that right elbow back. Chin in, low ribs in, and then drop your head toward that right shoulder. Good. Take a big inhale there. As you exhale, draw your chin toward that right shoulder. Good. Take a big inhale there. Exhale, bring the head back to center. Inhale, take the hands behind you, reach the arms back, open the chest. And then exhale, bring those knuckles back to your low back. Squeeze elbows, squeeze palms, and then bring those hands to the left. Draw that left elbow back as much as possible, low ribs in, and then inhale, drop that left ear to the left shoulder. Good, take a big inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, draw your chin toward that bottom shoulder. Take a big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale brings you back to center. Reach those arms back, open the chest. And then exhale, release that grip. Good. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, lean it forward, plant the hands, find downward facing dog. Give those legs a little bit of a break. Good, nice full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, takes that right leg, lift it to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step that foot forward. Let that back knee come to the ground. Good, as you inhale, take those arms up. Good, as you exhale, bend the elbows. Good. From here, inhale, pull the heart forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to round the chest, bring your pinky edges together, and pull those elbows down into your belly. Inhale, open. So a little bit of cat-cow again. Exhale, pinkies together and round. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Keep pinky edges together. Lift the elbows. Good. Press into that front foot, engage the back leg, press the hips forward without letting yourself lean forward. So resist with that front leg. So you get that nice stretch on that bottom leg. And now pull your pinkies apart. Elbows touch, pinkies together, lift the elbows, relax the jaw, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. And then exhale, hands down to the blocker floor. Wiggle that front foot forward a little bit. And then just move a little bit here. Inhale and exhale, straighten and bend that front leg. Good. As you do, kind of move with the body. Maybe you inhale, pull the heart forward, finding that cow position. And then exhale, rounding, find cat. Just kind of move here, getting into the hips a little. Good. One more breath. Pause. Once you get to that front position again, press into those hands, straighten the back leg, and step it back downward dog. Good. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, takes that left leg, reach it to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose and step it forward. Back knee is going to come down. Good, and then press down. Inhale, reach it up. So you're pressing to that back heel. You're pressing your hips forward, pressing down into that front leg. Big inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows. Good. As you inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the elbows back. Exhale, pinkies together, round it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, keep the pinky edges together, keep those forearms together. Lift the elbows, relax the shoulders, and then split the pinkies. Good, relax the jaw, and again, press into the legs, squeeze that back glute. Feel all those sensations, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pinkies together. Exhale there. As you inhale, reach those arms up. And then exhale, hands to floor. Good. Wiggle that front foot forward. And then find your motion. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding that motion in the front leg. Breathing into it. A couple more breaths. Once you get to that bent knee position, again, pause there. Tuck the back toes, plant those hands, straighten the legs, step back, downward dog. And as you inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Good, take one of your blocks. Reach that block back behind you, grab it with both hands, and then inhale, roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the block like you're gonna pull it apart, round the toes. Good, another big inhale, neck is long, gaze is toward the top of your mat. Exhale. Good, release that block off to the side, slide your elbows underneath your shoulders for Sphinx. Press into those palms, pull the heart toward your thumbs, reach the toes away from your hands. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Good, and then slide those hands underneath the shoulders. Press into those hands as you inhale, pull the heart forward, little baby cobra. And then exhale down, tuck the toes, press it back into child's pose or downward facing dog. Good, big inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, takes that right leg, lift it to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Step that foot forward. Good, back knee is gonna come down. And then you're gonna pivot yourself toward the left. So you're facing the left side of your mat. You're on your left knee. That right leg's gonna go out to the side. Good. You might need your blocks. You definitely might need some padding underneath that left knee. I'll give you some time to set up there. So you're going to press that pinky edge down. So you want to feel that stretch on that right leg. Good. And then from here, hands either on blocks, but they're under the shoulders. And you're going to find a little cat-cow. So inhale, lengthen. You're going to find a nice little stretch there. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Good. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Good. Uncurl the back toe. Find a little bit of an angle for that knee. So the knee, instead of placing straight forward, it's going to angle out kind of like a child's pose leg. And then you're going to lean forward and then exhale, sit the hips back. So you're going to get a little bit deeper into that inner groin. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. You might need a block under your hips. Inhale, forward. This time, exhale, come back and pause. Keep pressing that pinky toe down. So getting a nice stretch into the ankle. Breathe into it as far back as you can go. Keep pressing down. As you inhale, come forward, back up to knees and hands. Then press that left hand down. Take that right hand, bring it behind your head. Inhale, reach that right elbow up. Exhale, right elbow to anywhere on that left arm. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Reach the arm all the way up. And then exhale, slide that right arm underneath the left. It may not go very far because you have that right leg out. Good. Go as far as you can. Maybe head rests on a block. Maybe it goes to the floor, but lean slightly forward into the hands. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale. Press into that left hand. Inhale takes the right arm all the way up. Exhale down. Good. As you inhale, walk your hands back and then walk your left hand to the back of your mat. Take your right arm up to the sky and then press those hips forward. Good. So you're like a little side gate pose. Wiggle that right foot closer to your left so that your hip stacks over your knee. Good. Breathe here. So hand can be on a block. It can be on the floor. I need a little more height today. And then take that back leg, lift it to the sky. Hello, hips. Nice. Breathe. Good. Then maybe inhale, take that knee to chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, extend. Hello, hips. Good. One more time. Inhale, knee to chest. This time, top hand finds that leg. Find that little quad stretch. Burn it in the glutes. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release that foot down. Exhale, circle the hands down all the way back to the front. Good. Walk all the way toward that right foot. Find downward facing dog. Good work. Big inhale there. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back. Good. As you inhale, take that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, heels bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Step it forward. Let that back knee come down. And then walk yourself toward the right side of your mat. Left leg extends long. Good. Adjust yourself. Pressing down into that pinky edge. And then just find a few rounds of cat-cow to start. So you're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, round. So you're just definitely feeling a little bit of the hip. We're still getting into the shoulders and the spine. And then continue to press down into that left pinky toe and rock it forward and backwards. So inhale forward, exhale back. You might need to angle that right knee out like a child's pose knee, just to give you a little bit more leverage, a little bit more room. And then eventually find yourself sitting back and holding. Keep pressing into that pinky toe. That little pinky toe likes to come up. So it's a great stretch for the outer ankle, inner groin, hips. Are you still breathing? Exhale fully there. As you inhale, press into those hands, bring yourself forward. Exhale there. Keep pressing into that left leg. Inhale brings that left hand onto the back of the head as you exhale. And then inhale, left elbow up. Exhale, left elbow anywhere to that right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, keep that right arm straight, drawing that elbow down as far as you can. That's just going to give you more of a stretch in that right arm. Good. Take one more round here. The next time you reach up, take that arm all the way up. And then exhale, slide that arm behind the right hand. And again, you might need to rest your head on a block. Maybe it hovers, maybe it goes to the floor. But wherever you are, lean forward slightly. Keep pressing into the left toes. Roll the right shoulder back. Another big inhale. Exhale. Good. Press down into that right hand. Inhale brings that left arm all the way up. And exhale down. Good. Walking your right hand toward the right. And take the left arm to the sky. Walk that left foot in a little bit so you can stack hip and knee. And then press those hips forward. Get out of that hip crease. Good. Top arm reaches. Good. And maybe that back leg starts to reach. Good. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. Good. Inhale in, then top hand to top leg. Find that quadricep stretch. Roll the shoulders back. Press the hips forward. Breathe into it. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale, foot down. Inhale, circles that left hand down, come back to center. And then all the way over to that left foot. Straighten the back leg, find downward facing dog. Nice big inhale. And exhale. From here, you're going to inhale, take yourself into plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Take that block again, bring it behind you. Ground through the toes, reach those arms back, draw the shoulders back, and then this time cover the feet. Breathing, lifting block, lifting toes, using that back body. Relax the jaw. As you exhale, release that. Slide the elbows forward, find your sphinx. Good, pull the heart forward, ground the toes. Neck is long. Exhale there. Slide those hands back underneath the shoulders for a little baby cobra, ground down. Inhale, heart forward. And then exhale, press it back, child's pose or downward facing dog. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Adding on just a little bit here. Inhale, takes that right leg lifted to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. And then take that knee, bring it to the ground. So right in the middle of your mat. Take your back knee, slide it toward that front knee. So your knees are kind of drawing toward one another. And then start to sit back. Your front knee will come off the ground. So just start to sit back. You might need a block. You might be okay with hovering. But that top leg, you're going to feel a nice stretch in it. Press into the feet. Breathe. Good. 2 more breaths here. Good. From here, we're going to go into pigeon. So a nice, deep, good hip stretch. Good. Press into the hands, lean forward. Take that back leg, slide it back, tuck the toes. Take your front knee toward your right wrist. And then lengthen it back into pigeon. Good. So a little deeper stretch, walk those elbows forward. Find any type of pigeon here, right? Active, passive. Breathe into it. We're going to add a little bit more into the upper body in a moment for in this pigeon pose. Exhale fully here. As you inhale, come up to your elbows. And then as you exhale, come up to your hands. You're going to open yourself toward your right toes. So that left hip is going to peel away a little bit. And then you're going to see if you can bring your right elbow to the ground. If it doesn't go to the ground, put it on a block. And then press your palms together in prayer hands. And start to drop the right shoulder as you roll the left shoulder back. So just a little open twist. Breathing into it. And if it feels okay in your body, start to roll your left hip toward your right foot. But only if it feels good. If that doesn't feel good, just stay with the upper back stretch. Good. 2 more breaths. Exhale fully there. Good. As you inhale, take your hands apart. And then press yourself up. Square the hips toward the front. Just for a moment, find a little bit of a stretch. And then press into that right leg, lean into the right leg, take that left leg all the way forward. So right foot presses into that left leg. Slightly rotate your chest toward that front leg, and then exhale, fold over that front leg. So just getting into that nice hamstring stretch. And here I like to grab onto my shin or my foot, and I kind of like to roll my right hip and ribs back to get a nice little stretch. So I'm kind of rounding. And I take a couple breaths there so I feel the stretch from my shoulder to my hip. And then on my next exhale, I like to draw my chest forward, level my shoulders, find the hamstring stretch. So I like to kind of alternate between those. It helps me get a little deeper stretch. Whole time, try to relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, check in there. Nice big breath, slowing it down. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to center. Cross those shins, roll it forward, find downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, takes that left leg to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw that left knee forward. Bring the left knee to the center of your mat. Slide your back knee up toward the left knee. Good. Squeeze those inner thighs and then start to sit back. So again, you might need something to sit on. That front knee is going to come off the mat, totally fine. But finding that stretch in that left hip, right? Keep leaning forward. It's just a modified Gomukhasana. If this bothers your knees, stay forward and do a little cat-cow. You still kind of get that little stretch in the hips. Good, another breath here. Press into those hands, lengthen, pull yourself forward. Exhale, takes that right leg, straighten it, tuck the toes, press into the hands, lift that left knee toward your left wrist. And then wiggle yourself into pigeon. So whatever version of pigeon you want, take that here. A couple more deep breaths. Exhale fully there. As you inhale, come up to your elbows. Come up to your hands. And again, you're going to open yourself open to that right side. So you're going to kind of lift that right hip. And then that left elbow is either comes to the block or the floor. So whatever is going to be best for you. Press your palms together. Stack elbows and start to rotate open. Good. Nice long spine. And then either stay here, enjoying just like this openness here, or start to take that right hip and roll it toward that left foot. Feel all the sensations. So shoulders, hips, inner groin, maybe even that back leg pressing down. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the grip. Press yourself up. Come towards center. Roll that right hip forward. Pause here for a moment. And then lean back into that left leg. Swing that right leg all the way forward. Left foot presses into right thigh. Square the chest toward that right leg. And then start to lengthen forward. Good. So you can stay with just the hamstring stretch. Toes draw back. Heart draws forward. Or like I like to do is grab onto the leg, start to draw my left side away from it. So I'm kind of almost going into a side bend, just getting that little stretch. And then as I exhale, I lengthen and find that hamstring stretch. You can alternate between those, or you can stay with that hamstring stretch. But wherever you are, try to relax the jaw. Anytime we do forward folds, we tend to tense a little bit. We start to draw those shoulders forward because we think it's going to get us there. Instead of shoulders forward, bring that chest forward, like your heart wants to get to your toes. Another big breath here. Exhale. As you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale all the way back to center. Draw that left knee up, draw the right knee up. We're going to come to one final boat pose. We're going to come down to the ground. Have your strap as you make your way. So find boat pose. Grab your strap if you need to. And then find boat pose here. Good. Squeeze. Toes can be up. Heels can be down. We're going to make our way toward the ground. So you have different options. Go nice and slow as you exhale. Maybe legs are hovering. Maybe heels are down. Continue to exhale all the way down. Hop. And once you're down, bend your knees, hug those knees near your chest, give them a little squeeze. Point and flex through the feet. And then take those arms up to the sky as your feet hit the ground. Press those hands up as you inhale. Press the hands up, press the head to the floor. As you exhale, press those shoulder blades into the floor. Good. Inhale, push up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Good, bring those hands all the way to the ground. Press the palms into the ground, press the feet into the ground. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift the hips. Pause here as you exhale. Maybe interlink the hands underneath the back. Wiggle those shoulders more underneath you to lift the chest and then press the pinkies down. A little bit of a bridge pose. Heels toward hands. Shoulders press down. Chin lifts to sky. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the grip. Exhale, unwind the shoulders, release to the floor. Pause there. And taking your strap. If you have a strap that has a loop, see if you can make your strap on the biggest loop possible. If you don't have a loop, don't worry. I'll give you another option. Just be a little bit more of a challenge. So if you have the strap and you have a loop, you're going to take that strap, place it around the ball of the right foot. And then you're going to take the opposite end of the loop, place it around the back of your head. And then you're going to tighten that strap to where you feel a stretch in your hamstring. And then your head can be relaxed down. Left leg's going to go straight. Now, if you don't have this strap, your option is hands behind the head. Hands are being supported, so you're drawing your chin in, elbows forward, leg is straight. So you have a little bit more activity going in that straight leg. If this bothers your low back, bend your knee. But we're just kind of giving that neck a little bit of love. And then if you're holding your head, just kind of rock your head from side to side. Thumbs go down the side of the neck. If your head's in the strap, rock your head a little bit from side to side. A little bit of traction for the neck. Relax the jaw. If you have your hands around your head, bring your hands behind the thigh. If your head's still in the strap, stay with it in the strap. Maybe you start to even rock your leg from side to side. Take the head with you. And 2 more breaths here. Grab onto the strap. Release the head down. And then press into the strap, draw those toes back toward your head. Good, nice hamstring stretch. Relax the shoulders and jaw. Maybe you wiggle the jaw around, make a noise audibly like. And slowly bend that knee, place that foot on the ground, and switch legs. So foot goes in the strap. Head in the strap just behind the ears, so right there at the base of the skull. Tightening the strap as you need to feel that tension in the back of the leg, and then right leg goes straight. If you don't have your strap, holding onto the back of your head, that left leg then is more active. Again, just kind of pausing here, maybe rocking the head from side to side. Let the jaw be soft. Notice the sensations. Maybe rocking the leg from side to side. As you do, let your head go with your leg. Don't resist. Take 2 more breaths here. And then release that strap. Let your head relax down. Grab onto the strap. And then bend those elbows, draw that leg closer toward your head. So getting really into the back of the leg there, getting into those hamstrings. Exhale fully there. Slowly release the strap, bend the knee. Take that strap off to the side. Bend the knees. Either hug the knees into the chest and or happy baby or windshield wipers. And just kind of notice how the body's feeling here. If there's some pose that your body is craving and you need, take the time now to do that pose. If you feel complete and you're ready for rest, take Shavasana, your favorite form, on your back, on your side, on your belly, maybe seated today, whatever's best going to suit you. Find that place of rest. Settle in. Maybe even take a couple deep sighs through the mouth. Just relaxing through the neck, jaw, shoulders. Allowing yourself to fully surrender. Dropping in, dropping down. Reminding yourself of your intention, what brought you to your mat today. Honoring that. And then letting it go. It is a practice. Let go of what did or did not happen today. Allowing yourself this time to just surrender into stillness. Acknowledging this time that you've given yourself. As you relax into Shavasana. I'll bring you out with the sound of my voice. Take rest. Allow your breath to deepen. And if you feel you need to stay here a little bit longer, ignore me, stay here as long as you need. If you're ready to move, start to bring some movement into the fingers, the toes, wrists, and ankles. Continue to deepen that breath. Maybe giving yourself a long stretch, reaching the arms back, pointing through the toes. And then slowly, once again, bending the knees. Taking whatever position is going to help you bring circulation back. Either hug the knees in, windshield wipers, happy baby. As you're ready, take your time, roll to one side and pause there. Just curl in. Take this time to acknowledge the subtle shifts and changes mentally and physically. Giving thanks for that practice, that time that you made for yourself. And then as you're ready, mindfully press yourself back up to seated when you're ready. Find a comfortable seat, sitting up tall through the spine. And then either bringing your hands to your heart or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Allow yourself to arrive into this space, onto your mat and into your body. Connecting again with the surroundings. Checking in with yourself physically. Checking in with those thoughts. Going back to that intention. And allow the strength, the energy, the breath of this practice help you with that intention to bring it off your mat into your day ahead. We'll seal the practice in either with that sigh of the breath or an om. Exhale fully here. Inhale. Taking moments, think of one thing in your life you truly are grateful for. Hold on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your hands. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Drink lots of water. Eat your veggies for the block. We'll see you next week.